Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand at the threshold of a new year, 2025 offers us a unique opportunity. It is not a time to focus on others, but a time to focus on ourselves. We can get lost in the noise of the world, in the opinions of others, and in the distractions that constantly demand our attention. But to truly thrive, to reach the heights of success, personal growth, and fulfillment, we must learn to focus on one thing and one thing only: ourselves. We must stop comparing our journey to the progress of others. We must stop allowing the outside world to dictate our mood, our actions, and our goals. The truth is, your future is in your hands and is shaped by the decisions you make today. Every action you take in 2025 should be intentional, focused, and aligned with your personal vision. In focusing on yourself, you do not become selfish or disconnected from the world. Rather, you become stronger, clearer, and more impactful. When you take care of your own health, your own mind, and your own goals, you become the best version of yourself, and in turn, you can make a more positive impact on others. So as we look ahead to 2025, let's commit to making this the year we focus only on ourselves. Here are 8 key points to guide you in this pursuit. Understand that you are the architect of your future. Your circumstances, your successes, and your failures are the result of your own actions. Stop blaming others and start taking full responsibility for where you are and where you want to go. The greatest barrier to success is the way you think. If you want a better 2025, you must control your thoughts. Shift your mindset from "I can't" to "I will" choose thoughts that empower you, not ones that hold you back. Your thoughts are the seeds of your reality. Commit to daily learning. Growth is not a one-time event, it is a continuous process. Whether it's reading books, listening to inspiring podcasts, or learning new skills, invest time in building yourself up. Your future self will thank you for the efforts you make today. Without good health, nothing else matters. This year, make your health a top priority. Regular exercise, healthy eating, and rest are essential. A strong body fuels a strong mind, and a strong mind fuels the results you desire. A goal without focus is a dream that remains a dream. Set clear, specific goals for 2025. Break them down into actionable steps and focus on them relentlessly. This clarity and focus will allow you to measure progress and stay motivated throughout the year. Saying yes to everyone and everything dilutes your energy. To focus on yourself, you need to create healthy boundaries. Be mindful of who and what you allow into your life. Only engage with people, activities, and environments that align with your vision. The world is full of distractions, and they'll pull you off course if you let them. In 2025, take control of your environment. Cut out the noise and focus on what truly matters. Whether it's limiting social media time, reducing unnecessary commitments, or creating a quiet space for deep work, control your attention. Confidence isn't built by waiting for external validation, it's built from within. Believe in your ability to achieve great things in 2025. Doubt is natural, but don't let it control you. Trust in your capacity for growth and push forward with unwavering faith in your own potential. So as you step into 2025, remember this: the most important relationship you'll ever have is the one you have with yourself. By focusing on your own development, health, and happiness, you set the foundation for a year of remarkable transformation. If you want to create the life you dream of, it starts with one simple but powerful step: taking full responsibility for your life. Now, I know this can be uncomfortable for some because it's much easier to point fingers, blame the economy, your parents, or even your circumstances. But the truth is, the moment you stop blaming external forces is the moment you reclaim your power. You see, life doesn't happen to you, it happens because of you. You are not a victim of life. Your experiences, your challenges, your successes, they are all the result of choices you've made. And while not every situation is entirely within your control, the way you respond to those situations is always within your power. It's easy to make excuses to justify why things aren't going the way you want them to. But those excuses will never lead you to success. They will only keep you stuck in the same place year after year. When you take responsibility, you shift from being a passive participant in life to being the active creator of your own destiny. Instead of saying "I can't because," you begin saying "I will because." This shift is transformative. It's the difference between being a follower and being a leader in your own life. Now, I'm not saying that everything in life will be easy. No, challenges will come, setbacks will happen, and obstacles will block your path. But when you take responsibility, you don't see those setbacks as reasons to quit. You see them as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. Every failure becomes a lesson, and every lesson moves you closer to the person you were always meant to be. The key here is not just recognizing that you're responsible, but embracing it. Owning your mistakes, acknowledging your shortcomings, and recognizing your power to change. When you do this, you stop living in reaction to life and start living in creation of your life. You begin to see every challenge as an opportunity. Every day as a new chance to build the life you desire. Take responsibility for your actions, your decisions, your results. Don't let the world dictate your success. Instead, stand tall, take charge, and become the person who shapes their future, not someone who waits for life to happen to them. It's all in your hands. If you want to transform your life, it begins with one critical factor: mastering your mindset. The mind is where everything starts. It's the control center for your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your actions. What most people don't realize is that their mindset is the key that unlocks the doors to success, happiness, and fulfillment. The way you think will shape the reality you experience. So if you want to change your life, you must first change the way you think. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it, it will grow. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what will sprout up in your life. But if you plant seeds of positivity, confidence, and possibility, you'll start seeing those qualities reflected in your actions and your results. It's not magic, it's the power of intentional thinking. The world will always offer you reasons to think small, to doubt yourself, and to play it safe. But if you want extraordinary results, you have to think in extraordinary ways. You must believe that you are capable of more than you've been told or more than you've told yourself. You have to train your mind to see opportunities even in the midst of challenges. You have to develop the habit of expecting success, not failure, and push through the moments of uncertainty with the conviction that you are capable of handling whatever comes your way. Mastering your mindset means taking control of the thoughts that run through your mind every single day. Most people go through life reacting to their thoughts rather than choosing them. You've got to become aware of the thoughts that are holding you back. If you want a better life, you've got to let go of limiting beliefs like "I can't," "I'm not good enough," or "I don't deserve it." These thoughts don't serve you. They only reinforce your fears and keep you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. Instead, develop a mindset of abundance. Know that there is more than enough success, wealth, and happiness to go around. When you adopt this mindset, you will begin to see life differently. Challenges become stepping stones. Setbacks become opportunities to learn and grow. With a powerful mindset, you will begin to attract the things you desire because you are aligning your thoughts with the success you seek. It's also important to guard your mind from negativity, whether it's from others or from your own inner dialogue. Be cautious of who you allow to influence your thinking. The people you surround yourself with, the media you consume, and even the conversations you engage in all shape your mindset. Protect your mind like you would protect the most precious asset you own, because in many ways it is. And remember, mastering your mindset is not a one-time event, it's an ongoing practice. Every day you must choose to think positively, to believe in your potential, and to take action despite fear or uncertainty. The stronger your mindset, the more resilient you will be in the face of adversity. You will become unstoppable, not because you don't face challenges, but because you know how to rise above them. If you want to achieve great things, if you want to become the person you've always dreamed of being, it begins with your thoughts. Change the way you think and you will change the way you live. The power to shape your future is in your mind. Muster it and watch as your life begins to transform. If you want to make 2025 your best year yet, there's one principle you must adopt: invest in personal growth. Far too many people go through life without ever truly investing in themselves. They spend time, money, and energy on things outside themselves, on gadgets, entertainment, and other distractions, yet neglect the most important asset they have: their own growth. You can't expect extraordinary results in life if you're not willing to put in the effort to improve and expand your own capabilities. Now, let me be clear when I say invest, I'm not talking about a one-time action. It's a daily commitment. Personal growth is a continuous journey, not a destination. It's something you must prioritize every single day. And the return on that investment? Well, it's compounded over time. Every book you read, every new skill you learn, every lesson you take to heart will pay you back in ways that are far greater than anything you could ever purchase. Personal growth doesn't come from staying in your comfort zone. No growth happens when you step out of what's familiar and challenge yourself to become better. It's about continually expanding your knowledge, your skills, and your mindset. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new, to grow in ways that will take you closer to the person you're capable of becoming. And make no mistake, you are capable of more than you think. The most successful people in the world are not those who stopped learning once they left school. They are those who make personal growth a lifelong commitment. They read, they attend seminars, they seek out mentors, and they challenge themselves to push beyond their current limits. Personal growth is the difference between living a life by default and living a life by design. If you want to truly grow, you have to surround yourself with resources that elevate you. Books are a goldmine, each one a treasure chest filled with wisdom and insight. The right book can change your perspective in an instant, offering new tools, strategies, and ways of thinking that can radically alter the course of your life. But it's not just about reading, it's about applying what you learn. Growth isn't about how much knowledge you accumulate, it's about how much you implement. Another powerful investment you can make is in your health. You can't be productive, creative, or successful if you're running on empty. Your physical well-being is foundational to your success. Without energy, vitality, and a healthy body, everything else becomes a struggle. When you take the time to invest in your physical health, whether through exercise, healthy eating, or simply getting enough rest, you're making an investment in your ability to pursue your goals with energy and enthusiasm. But here's something important: personal growth isn't just about the external things like books or seminars. It's also about developing your inner strength, your character, your discipline, and your emotional resilience. Growth happens when you build the mental fortitude to face adversity without being knocked down, to handle setbacks without giving up, and to stay focused on your goals even when the world around you feels chaotic. It's about strengthening your ability to handle whatever life throws your way with grace and determination. Here's the reality: no one else can do this for you. No one can invest in your growth like you can. So ask yourself, what am I doing today to invest in myself? Are you reading? Are you learning? Are you stretching your mind, your abilities, and your heart? Every single day is an opportunity to grow and develop into a better version of yourself, and that's the key to unlocking your future. The more you invest in yourself, the more valuable you become, not just to yourself, but to others. The world is full of opportunities, but it's your growth that will allow you to seize them. If you want to change your life, it starts with investing in the person who can make it happen you. So make 2025 the year where you commit to growing every single day. When you put yourself first in terms of development and learning, everything else will fall into place. The life you want is within your reach, and it's through your investment in yourself that you'll realize it. The greatest returns you'll ever receive come not from your financial investments, but from the investment you make in your own growth. Make it count. If you want to experience true success in 2025, you must first understand this essential truth: without your health and energy, everything else becomes secondary. Far too many people spend their days chasing after success, wealth, and achievements, only to find that without vitality, none of it truly matters. You cannot enjoy the fruits of your labor if you're constantly exhausted, run down, or struggling with poor health. Health is your foundation, the very thing that enables you to pursue your goals and achieve your dreams. You can't afford to neglect your health, not now and not ever. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, putting work, family, and social obligations ahead of self-care. But here's the truth: if you don't prioritize your well-being, eventually your body will remind you with fatigue, illness, or burnout. Your health is your most valuable asset, and without it, nothing else matters. Think about it: when you feel energized, focused, and physically well, you can tackle anything life throws at you. You'll have the stamina to work longer, think clearer, and handle challenges with greater resilience. But when your energy is drained, when your body isn't functioning at its best, even the smallest tasks become monumental struggles. You start to feel defeated before you even begin. This is why your energy must be a top priority. What does it mean to prioritize your health and energy? It means being intentional about how you treat your body. You wouldn't expect to drive a car to its full potential without regular maintenance, so why would you expect your body to perform at its highest level without proper care? Regular exercise is non-negotiable. Whether it's walking, running, lifting weights, or practicing yoga, movement is vital for maintaining a healthy body and mind. It not only strengthens your muscles and improves cardiovascular health, but also enhances your mood, reduces stress, and increases your overall productivity. But exercise alone isn't enough. Your diet plays a huge role in the energy you have throughout the day. If you're fueling your body with processed foods, sugar, and empty calories, you can expect to feel sluggish, irritable, and unmotivated. On the other hand, when you nourish your body with whole, nutritious foods, you're giving it the fuel it needs to perform at its best. Eat to energize yourself, not just to satisfy your cravings. Think of food as the fuel that powers you. Choose wisely. Equally important is rest. Sleep is often undervalued, but it's one of the most critical aspects of maintaining energy and focus. In our fast-paced world, it's tempting to sacrifice sleep to get more done, but this only works against you. Lack of sleep affects your cognitive function, decision-making, and ability to handle stress. When you're well rested, your mind is sharper, your emotions are more balanced, and you're ready to tackle the day with a sense of clarity and purpose. There's also something to be said for managing stress. Chronic stress drains your energy and can seriously damage your health over time. It's important to find ways to relax, recharge, and de-stress regularly. Whether it's through meditation, journaling, spending time with loved ones, or simply taking a break in nature, you must make space for relaxation. Stress is an inevitable part of life, but it's how you handle it that makes all the difference. Prioritizing your health and energy is not just about avoiding illness, it's about optimizing your potential. It's about giving yourself the best chance to perform at the highest level. When you have the energy to work, the mental clarity to think, and the physical stamina to keep going, there's no limit to what you can achieve. But all of this starts with making a conscious decision to invest in your health every single day. You've heard the saying, you can't pour from an empty cup. Well, your cup is your health. And if it's empty, there's nothing left to give. So this year, make a commitment to prioritize your health and energy above all else. Start with the basics: exercise, nutrition, rest, and stress management. Take care of your body, and your body will take care of you. The results will be more energy, more focus, and more success. It's a small investment with a massive return, and it's the foundation for everything else you want to achieve in 2025 and beyond. Take care of yourself, and you'll be amazed at how much more you can give to the world. If you want to make 2025 the year that you accomplish more than ever before, you need to set clear, focused goals. Far too many people drift through life without a clear sense of direction, hoping that things will work out on their own. But the truth is, success doesn't come by chance. It comes from setting clear intentions, creating a plan, and focusing your energy on what truly matters. Without clear goals, you're like a ship without a rudder, moving, but not in any particular direction. When you set clear, focused goals, you're giving yourself a roadmap to follow. You're telling your mind and your body, this is where I want to go, and this is how I'm going to get there. Clarity is power. The more specific your goals are, the easier it is to take action. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, say, I will increase my income by 20% in the next 12 months. Instead of saying, I want to be healthier, say, I will exercise 30 minutes every day and eat more whole foods. The more specific you can be, the more motivated you'll become, because you'll know exactly what steps to take next. But here's the key: goals alone won't get you anywhere. You need to stay focused on them. In a world full of distractions, staying focused is the real challenge. There will always be things trying to pull your attention in different directions: new opportunities, urgent tasks, or simply the temptation to procrastinate. This is why focus is crucial. Once you've set your goals, you must protect your time and energy to stay on track. Focus means saying no to distractions, even the ones that seem important at the time. It means saying yes to the activities that will get you closer to your goals, even when it feels difficult or uncomfortable. It's easy to get sidetracked, but the most successful people are those who are able to block out the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. A big part of focus is discipline. Discipline is what helps you take action when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what keeps you moving forward, even on the days when motivation is low. When you set clear, focused goals, you must be willing to do the work, day in and day out. Success doesn't come from having a great idea, it comes from following through with consistent, focused effort over time. But here's another important point: goals should also be aligned with your values. If your goals are not connected to what truly matters to you, then achieving them won't bring lasting fulfillment. The best goals are those that are not only measurable and specific, but also deeply meaningful. They should stretch you, challenge you, and help you grow into the person you want to become. When you set a goal that excites you, something that resonates deeply with your personal vision, you'll find the energy and drive to keep going even when things get tough. Your goals should light a fire inside of you, propelling you forward, even on the hardest days. As you set your goals for 2025, don't just think about what you want to achieve, think about why you want to achieve it. Your why will be the fuel that drives you when obstacles arise, and your why will help you stay focused when the journey gets long. Once you have your goals clearly defined, break them down into actionable steps. Big goals can be overwhelming, but when you break them down into smaller, manageable tasks, they become more achievable. Focus on completing one step at a time, and before you know it, you'll have made significant progress toward your ultimate goal. And remember, goals are not set in stone. As you move through the year, you may need to adjust, refine, or even change your goals as new opportunities and challenges arise. The key is not to get discouraged, but to remain flexible and keep your focus on the long-term vision. Don't let setbacks derail you. Stay focused, keep adjusting, and keep moving forward. So as you step into 2025, set clear, specific, and focused goals. Break them down into actionable steps, stay disciplined, and protect your focus. Your goals will give you the direction you need to create the life you want. And as you move toward them with clarity and determination, you'll discover that success isn't just a distant dream, it's the result of consistent, focused action. If you want to truly take control of your life in 2025, one of the most important skills you can develop is the ability to create healthy boundaries. Far too many people go through life without setting proper boundaries, and as a result, they end up feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, and stretched too thin. They say yes when they should say no. They give away their time and energy without considering their own needs, and as a result, they lose track of their priorities and their peace of mind. The first thing you must realize is that boundaries are not about being rude, selfish, or unkind. They are about protecting your time, energy, and well-being. Boundaries are about preserving your ability to show up as the best version of yourself, whether that's in your work, your relationships, or your personal life. When you don't have healthy boundaries, you allow others to dictate how you spend your time, and as a result, you end up running on empty. Creating boundaries starts with understanding that you have the right to protect your energy. Your time and attention are valuable, and you must be intentional about where you direct them. When you set clear boundaries, you're saying to the world, this is what I can give, and this is what I need in return. Without these clear lines, people will take from you without regard for what you need. And before you know it, you'll feel drained, unappreciated, and overwhelmed. It's essential to know your limits. What are you willing to do? And what are you not willing to tolerate? What activities, relationships, or commitments leave you feeling fulfilled? And what ones drain your energy? You have to be honest with yourself about what you need in order to thrive. This means you must be willing to make tough choices, saying no to the things that don't serve you, even if they seem urgent or important. This is your life, your time, and your energy, and you must guard it fiercely. Setting boundaries also means being clear with others about your expectations and needs. When you don't communicate your boundaries, you leave room for confusion, frustration, and resentment. People can't respect your limits if they don't know what they are. Whether it's a colleague asking for your time, a family member demanding attention, or a friend needing a favor, you must be able to assertively communicate your limits. You don't need to explain yourself or justify your boundaries, simply be clear and firm. But remember, setting boundaries is not just about saying no to others, it's about saying yes to yourself. When you create healthy boundaries, you're giving yourself the time, space, and energy to focus on what's truly important to you. This might mean setting aside time for personal growth, taking care of your health, or simply getting enough rest. When you honor your own needs, you'll be better able to show up for others and give them the best of what you have to offer. Another crucial aspect of setting boundaries is learning to prioritize. Not everything deserves your time or attention. You have to decide what matters most to you: your health, your goals, your family, your passions, and protect those areas above all else. When you set your priorities, you make it easier to say no to distractions and unnecessary obligations, freeing up more time for what truly matters. Creating boundaries also means protecting yourself emotionally. It's easy to allow toxic people or negative situations to drain you, but when you have strong emotional boundaries, you don't let other people's negativity or drama take away your peace. You learn to detach, to step back, and to protect your emotional state. You don't let every criticism, every conflict, or every problem become your burden to bear. By setting emotional boundaries, you learn to preserve your mental well-being, making you more resilient and stronger in the face of challenges. Now, don't be surprised if you face some resistance when you start setting boundaries. People might be upset or frustrated with you at first. They might not understand why you're saying no or why you're taking time for yourself. But remember, healthy boundaries are a reflection of self-respect, not selfishness. The right people will understand, and the wrong people, those who take advantage of your time and energy, will either adapt or fall away. In either case, you're better off. In order to create healthy boundaries, you must be willing to honor and respect your own needs. It's easy to give in to the pressure of people-pleasing or fear of disappointing others, but when you do that, you only end up disappointing yourself. The more you learn to say no to things that drain you, the more you open up space for the things that truly bring you joy, fulfillment, and growth. So as you step into 2025, make the commitment to establish and protect your boundaries. Understand your limits, communicate them clearly, and be willing to say no to anything that doesn't align with your priorities. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, boundaries are not walls, they are the pillars that support your life, enabling you to be the best version of yourself. Protect your time, your energy, and your well-being, and you'll find that you have more to give, more to achieve, and more peace of mind than ever before. If you want to make 2025 your most productive and successful year, you need to master one critical skill: eliminating distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. From social media notifications to emails, phone calls, and the constant noise of daily life, it's easy to lose focus and waste time on things that don't serve your goals. The truth is, distractions are the enemy of progress. If you want to move forward in any area of your life, whether it's your career, your personal growth, or your relationships, you must learn to eliminate the things that pull you off course. First, you need to realize that distractions aren't just external, they're also internal. Your own mind can be a major source of distraction. Negative thoughts, doubts, and worries can hijack your focus, keeping you from moving forward with your goals. It's essential to train your mind to stay focused on the task at hand rather than allowing it to wander to irrelevant or unproductive thoughts. It takes discipline and self-awareness to recognize when your mind is drifting and to gently steer it back to the present moment. The more you practice this, the more you'll be able to control your attention and the less time you'll waste. Externally, distractions are just as abundant. If you want to stay focused, you must be intentional about your environment. Take a hard look at where you spend your time and who you spend it with. Are there people in your life who constantly pull you away from your goals? Are there environments that make it difficult for you to concentrate and get work done? You have the power to control these elements. If you're surrounded by distractions, whether it's noisy coworkers, a cluttered workspace, or people who aren't supportive of your ambitions, take steps to change that. Find a place where you can focus, whether it's a quiet corner of your home, a library, or a coffee shop that helps you concentrate. One of the most common distractions today is technology. Our phones, computers, and tablets are powerful tools, but they're also the biggest time suckers in modern life. Social media, endless notifications, and the temptation to check email or messages every few minutes can easily derail your productivity. The key is to set boundaries with technology. Turn off notifications, limit your time on social media, and schedule specific times for checking your email. If you don't control your technology, it will control you. The more you can focus your attention on one task at a time, the more you'll accomplish. Another major distraction is the tendency to multitask. Many people believe they can juggle multiple tasks at once and still be effective, but the reality is, multitasking only dilutes your focus. When you're trying to do too many things at once, you're not giving any one thing your full attention, and as a result, the quality of your work suffers. Focus on one thing at a time. Commit to it fully and see it through to completion before moving on to the next task. The power of deep, undistracted work will always outweigh the shallow, fragmented work that comes from trying to do too much at once. Also understand that distractions can sometimes come from within. Procrastination is one of the greatest productivity killers out there. It's easy to delay the hard tasks, the ones that challenge you or make you uncomfortable. But every time you procrastinate, you're not just putting off a task, you're sabotaging your future. Procrastination often comes from a fear of failure or perfectionism, but you must push through these mental blocks. Break your tasks down into manageable pieces. Take one step at a time and don't let the fear of the task hold you back. The more you make progress, the more momentum you'll build, and soon you'll find yourself moving faster and more efficiently than you ever imagined. Another powerful way to eliminate distractions is to manage your time wisely. If you want to be truly productive, you need to prioritize your time like the precious resource it is. Start each day by identifying your most important tasks, the ones that will bring you closer to your goals, and give those tasks your full attention. Schedule your time carefully and avoid getting caught up in less important activities. When you focus on the most significant tasks, you'll find that the distractions start to fade into the background. It's also crucial to know when to say no. Distractions often come in the form of requests from others, whether it's an invitation to a social event, a new project at work, or someone asking for your time. It's easy to say yes to everything, but when you do, you're spreading yourself too thin. If you're already focused on your goals, you must be willing to say no to things that don't align with your priorities. Saying no doesn't make you selfish, it makes you focused. And by saying no to distractions, you're saying yes to your success. Finally, don't forget about the importance of rest and recovery. Sometimes distractions arise because we're burned out. When we're tired or overwhelmed, it's easy to get distracted by anything that offers a temporary escape. But when you take time to rest, recharge, and clear your mind, you'll find that your focus improves dramatically. Balance is key. Work hard, but also make time for relaxation and self-care. This way, you'll have the energy and clarity you need to stay focused and productive. If you want to make meaningful progress in 2025, eliminating distractions is non-negotiable. It won't happen by accident. You must be intentional about it. Control your environment, manage your time, protect your focus, and eliminate the things that pull you away from your goals. The less you let distractions get in the way, the more you'll accomplish. And remember, success is built one focused action at a time. Eliminate the distractions and you'll be amazed at what you can achieve. If you want to achieve extraordinary things in 2025, one of the most important steps you can take is to believe in your own potential. Far too often, people limit themselves because they don't truly believe they are capable of greatness. They hold themselves back because of self-doubt, fear of failure, or the belief that success is reserved for others. But here's the truth, your potential is limitless. And the moment you fully embrace that, everything begins to change. Believe in your potential not because of what you've done in the past, but because of what you can do in the future. You are capable of far more than you realize. Every day is a new opportunity to unlock a little more of that potential. But first, you have to believe it. You can't sit back and wait for success to come to you. You have to know deep in your heart that you are worthy of it and that you have the ability to go after it with everything you've got. Belief is the foundation of success. It's the inner conviction that drives action. Without belief in yourself, you'll never take the risk necessary for growth. Without belief, you'll never make the tough decisions, work the long hours, or push through the obstacles that inevitably come your way. When you believe in your potential, you become unstoppable. Every setback, every challenge becomes just another opportunity to prove to yourself that you can rise above it. One of the greatest mistakes people make is allowing their circumstances to define their potential. Just because things haven't worked out in the past doesn't mean they won't work out in the future. Just because you've faced failure doesn't mean you will continue to fail. Your potential isn't tied to your past, it's tied to what you choose to do today, tomorrow, and the next day. It's about the decisions you make right now to move forward with purpose and determination. Too many people are paralyzed by the fear of failure. But failure is not something to fear, it's something to embrace as part of the journey. Failure is the greatest teacher. Every time you fail, you learn. Every time you face a challenge, you grow. The key is not to let failure define you. What matters is your ability to get back up, learn from the experience, and keep moving forward with even greater conviction. It's about understanding that your potential is not limited by your mistakes, it's expanded by them. The power of believing in your own potential also means you must stop comparing yourself to others. It's easy to look at someone else's success and think, they've got something I don't, but that's a lie. The only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Focus on your own progress. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small. Every step forward is a victory. When you believe in your potential, you stop measuring your worth by someone else's standards and you start measuring it by your own growth and development. Another important aspect of believing in yourself is to surround yourself with people who lift you up. Your environment plays a huge role in how you see yourself. If you're surrounded by negativity, self-doubt, or people who don't believe in you, it's easy to start doubting yourself. But when you're around people who encourage you, challenge you, and help you see your own worth, your belief in your potential grows exponentially. Choose to spend time with people who remind you of what's possible, not people who limit your vision. Believing in your potential is also about taking action. Faith without works is empty. When you truly believe in what you can achieve, you start taking consistent steps towards your goals. You make a plan, you take that first step, and then you keep moving. Even if the road is unclear or the destination seems far off, you keep going. Every action, every step forward builds your confidence. And with each step, you reinforce your belief in your own potential. It's not just about wishing for success, it's about doing the work necessary to achieve it. Your potential isn't just about what you can do for yourself, it's about what you can do for others. When you fully realize your potential, you have the power to inspire, teach, and help others unlock their own potential. The ripple effect of one person believing in themselves and acting on that belief can change the lives of many. So as you step into 2025, commit to believing in your potential and refuse to let fear or doubt stand in your way. Understand that the greatest limits on your success are the limits you place on yourself. Your future is bright and full of possibilities, but it all starts with your belief that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to. Believe in yourself, take consistent action, and watch your life unfold in ways you never thought possible. Your potential is waiting now, it's time to go after it.